The water cannons fired on a crowd of thousands, an attempt to drown out the voices of dissent in Myanmar's capital. For days now, protests against the military coup have grown to include civil disobedience and strikes. We're not going to allow this military dictatorship to pass on to our next generation, says this man. We will continue to protest till it fails. It's been a week since many politicians and activists were rounded up by the military, including Mia A, seen in this security video. His family hasn't heard from him since.
There are a lot of, baseless rumors going around as well, so we are quite worried about him.
Daughter Wei Hin not only worries about those in custody, but everyone on the streets. The military has been challenged by civilian uprisings twice before, in 1988 and 2007. Both times there was bloodshed.
People on the ground are risking their lives for human rights and democracy, but they need support and help from the international community.
A statement posted by the Embassy of Canada calls on the military to refrain from all forms of violence against peaceful protesters and to release those detained. We reached the ambassador in Yangon today.
But at this point, we are still working on diplomacy, but other options are being explored. Of course, we're not the only country looking at that. We're trying to do the best we can to move the situation in a positive direction.
The military has justified its show of force with claims of widespread election fraud following the landslide victory of Aung San Suu Kyi. In his first address since the coup, General Min Aung Hlaing promised a new election under a reformed election commission. Tonight, his message was met by the sound of defiance. People on their balconies once again banging pots and pans as new curfews and rules on social gatherings are imposed. Renee Filipponi, CBC News, London.